I'm Inga Halson. I'm the product owner of this database, Modern Construction Online. I'm working at Gruyter Brill in Berlin, and this is Birkhäuser database. I will start my presentation now. Modern Construction Online is our second architecture database by Birkhäuser. You may already know Building Types Online, which is about build projects, about the function of buildings. It has many floor plans, sections, etc. What we provide with Modern Construction Online now is another architecture database that focuses on modern construction techniques and materials. So the articles and illustrations you will find here will go much more into detail of construction about every piece of a building. It may be walls or joints and other characteristics of materials such as a brick, a steel, a polymers, and so on. So this online resource will help both students and anyone working in the construction industry to improve their skills in the design and construction of modern buildings. The exclusive benefits you have here is unique to this database is that it provides practical tips and advice on the choice of the right materials or methods. And this is without any redirect to manufacturers or sponsored info that you may find in other product databases out there. The interface is user-friendly and it allows to combine search with filters. It allows to combine filters in order to get the information you're looking for. So you will find very detailed and structured information on all main materials such as glass, steel, wood, concrete. And this resource contains material that hasn't been published elsewhere. These are, for example, animated renderings, vector graphics for download, audio files, and more. All of that I will describe in more detail in a moment. So now a few words on the chief editor of this online resource. Andrew Watts is an architect and engineer. He has published some of the best-selling books at Birkhäuser. One of them is the Modern Construction Handbook that has been published in its 6th edition now. He conducts research in collaboration with the engineering department of Cambridge University, and he founded New Technic in 1995 together with his wife, Jasmine. And the firm has its design studio and workshop at Somerset House in London. The content of the launch edition are the 5 books listed here. This is first the Modern Construction Handbook, then the Modern Construction Envelopes in their 3rd edition, Modern Construction Case Studies in their 2nd edition, and Modern Structural Design and Modern Environmental Design. These were all published at Birkhäuser. So we have supplementary material in this database. So these are, for example, 3D animations for construction elements or walls, envelopes, and other over 40 videos in total. Then we have, for the case studies, 36 additional project texts and also additional sketches that are only published in this online resource. Then we have plan vectors for download, and this is really something special because when you compare to a Building Types Online, where you also can download plans, they are only downloadable as PDFs, which is normal. But here we have over 120 files that can be downloaded as vector files, so people can really work with them. So take them as a template and do further editing for their purposes. And then we have what we call the learning resources, which I will describe in more detail now. So these learning resources, this is some additional material that Andrew Watts provided for Modern Construction Online. It's basically a good way to get familiar with the topic of modern construction and with the ideas of Andrew Watts that form the basis of all his publications. So these 10 episodes contain the 9 steps of construction design. And on the one hand, we have reading material, which is slides with some drawings and text. And on the other hand, we have 10 short audio conversations, or you may call it podcasts, in which two journalists speak about this reading material, about what they learn from these 9 steps of construction design. So this is maybe a good approach to students who like to listen more than reading at first, to get familiar with the topic. Some words about the database structure. I mean, the structure of the database entries. So we have the metadata is presented in a metadata box on each entry side. Then we have the filters and linked keywords that enable you to do further reading on this similar topic. And we have the table of contents that allows you to navigate to entries that in the book were included in a chapter. So we've kind of reflected this book structure a bit in this database in a way that you can navigate easily to related entries. So this I would like to show you in a live demo. Here is the database. Before I go to some search examples, I would like to show you the homepage. So here you have access, some shortcuts to some topics like featured case studies. Have some in the slider, and you can view all by clicking on that button. You have an overview of the main materials. And you have also the learning resources in a slider here. So if you go to that one, you can see all the episodes here and navigate through them. So here would be the audio file, and the PDFs are always downloadable. So this is the learning resources. Then I would like to show you some examples. So you may be interested in building with stainless steel. So you enter stainless steel, and then you will be able to narrow down your results. If you're interested in windows made with stainless steel, you could filter in opening. Here you see all openings, and you could filter for windows. So you have really narrowed down your search, and can start to navigate through the entries. Another example, if you're not really sure about the material you want to use in your construction, you could search for envelope, for example. You receive 180 entries, and then let's say you are only interested in case studies. So you could choose here a case study as entry type, and yeah, then do further filtering. Yeah, all the filters that are not an option anymore here are grayed out. So you will see where what options you have to filter, to narrow down your search. Okay, so let's have a look at a few entries. This is a case study entry. You have PDFs. You can also search on the page for roof finish, for example. You will the captions from the PDF are repeated here, but yeah, you can also see them in the PDF. Here you can navigate to the other entries in this chapter, which is the sports center. Yeah, go to the site context of the sports center. And yeah, these are all downloadable. And yeah, this is an example for a case study. So what else can I show you? I can show you an article. Let's see. Trends in facade design. Here's an article with some more photographs. It gives you an overview of facade design, thermal insulation, rain screens. Yeah, and in the metadata box on the top right, you will see all the metadata that is assigned to this. So you can, if you click on a keyword, you will find all entries that are that have assigned plastic in their keywords. So I think I hope I've covered all. I will go back to my presentation. So these are the examples that I just showed you, some screenshots. Please apologize if the screenshots are in bad quality. That's because of it's the browser version. We can provide the PDF in higher resolution. Yeah, here are some useful links. On the database site that I just showed you, we have the menu on top with some pages about the database, search help, all the publications, and learning resources.